We'll start with Hangman and Brian Cage. I loved it. I thought it was perfect. I thought it was a
Mhm.
perfect way to start the show. I think Brian Cage is going to be a great face in AEW. Personally, I think he's a future contender for the championship.
I
And
knew he
it,
was turning face when he came out with his ring gear. That's what he
yeah,
wore in Impact
that was
when he was
Terminator
face.
too. Yeah,
He came out in that, I'm like, oh, there
Yes.
he's turning at the end of this match. And he did.
Yeah,
yeah.
when um Ricky Starks, he threw the belt to him. It was like hit him with the
Ricky's
belt. And
reaction
he's
was
like,
perfect.
no.
By the way,
Oh, yeah.
Ricky's
I wanna-
reaction when Cage didn't take it was perfect.
And
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
add about Ricky Starks. He had a line at the Fan Fest, the longest line anybody had. He had to get off. He had to stop and so they could bring someone else out. His session ended. He stayed and went to every single person on that line and met them and
Wow.
took photos with them and signed stuff for them. He made the biggest impression on me there, and I was shocked by that.
Well, I just want to, and I don't want to take credit, but isn't that the guy I texted you? I said you should go see because he was free.
Well, I was online for other people, and I didn't think I would have time for that.
No, but did I not mention that you should go?
No. You did, but and when he was walking around, I went up to him and got him to sign my poster.
That's a guy that. So what happened was when Lyle was at FanFest, I texted Lyle and I said, you should really go meet Ricky Starks. I said his signing is free. You should go meet him. I texted him and he said, I think you said you were online or something. I don't know if I'm going to get to him or whatever it was. And then you got to him. And then it's.
I got to give my friend Jimmy some credit. He pointed him out to me, and I ran over and had him sign something.
It's great, man. Listen, that's awesome. So that match I thought was really good. I thought it was a great way to start the show. The tag team match was my favorite match of the night. I thought it had, the triple threat match in the Stadium City had a lot of drama in it, which was great. I think that was the closest I saw that because I knew Kenny was going to retain the championship, but it's the way he does it, which is impressive.
Yep.
There are points where I really thought, and I said on Twitter during the show, I said, I would love to see Mox and Kingston win the belts. I think Eddie deserves at least one championship.
You did. I saw that tweet.
And those two together are perfect. And I hope they don't split and become singles guys. I mean, they're great singles guys too.
Mm-hmm.
I think Eddie needs to be with somebody always.
Now, I actually thought that they were going to be splitting them after this when I was watching the Stadium Stampede because they hinted at Conan. And then I remembered.
Yes.
I remembered Eddie Kingston having the LAX shirt on. I'm like, they're. Inner Circle is going to lose because Jericho's going on a break, and then they're going to have LAX reunite. I was convinced of it during that match, and I was shocked when Inner Circle won.
I mean, listen. I think if someone get an LAX reunion together, and that would be phenomenal if they could get it, whether it's with Conan or with Eddie.
They have the Impact partnership. They can use it.
They can for sure. So, I mean, I thought that was a match that really was phenomenal. I thought it had everything in it. I thought it was something that had a lot of great drama in it. Frankie Kazarian coming out and attacking the Good Brothers was perfect. I thought it was awesome. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I could see on your face, Alex, you liked it.
Oh, yeah. It was a great show. I mean, just everything about this pay-per-view was 5 stars in my opinion. I mean, seeing Sting back in front of a live crowd wrestling again, especially with Darby Allin. I mean, the crowd went nuts.
When he did that spot off of the poker chip, the crowd went apeshit.
Yeah, well, you know what it was?
Nobody expected that.
Well, once he took his shirt off and they saw the old gear, that's when people were like, "Oh,
yeah." That's when people really got into that match.
He took that suplex on the entranceway with no padding. Clearly, you could see it up there, and he got right back up. And to me, Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky have a very bright future. I love Ethan Page from when they were when he was with Josh Alexander with the North. So I mean, I'm a big fan. I have their autograph, down in my man cave. So that's I said at one point they were top 3 tag team in the world. I think I had them third at one point. I mean, to me, that's how good they were.